My name is Blue Chan, but of course you can call me Blue, and I know it's been a really long time. You guys have probably all but forgotten about me at this point. I'm sorry. I promise I've not forgotten about you, it's just been super busy. But today we're back and we're doing a reaction video. We're making towards a shorter one, between, only 2 to 3 hours. No, I'm reacting to a very short one today. Today we're reacting to when Nero and Ellie went and played GeoGuessr together, and I think Ellie had a shop collar run. I've been wanting to watch it. It's been setting in my YouTube, or it's been setting in my browser for like 2 months, somewhere around there. So yeah, we're gonna react to that in any case. So I'm just gonna like jump right into it because we got a long way to go. Let's actually use this one. I like this one better. Anyway, let's get not started. Not just yet. Hold up. We need to talk. We need to talk. Hi, how you doing? I do wish to apologize that there's been no, like, major amount of reaction content over the last couple months. As I said, it's been quite busy, and I want to talk about that for a moment, if you do not mind. You need to get out of here. Let me, get rid of that real quick. There we go. Ribbon this of the stream. But yeah, that's what I want to talk about. I've been focusing a little more on the stream. And, I've kind of all over the place with even that. Can't stream as much as I would like. Been working really heavy on getting a lot of stuff done, getting ready for winter. Finally got my uncle's wood done. Working on my own. I've got about 2 weeks to get all mine done before probably snow sets in because, by forecast, we're looking to get snow early this year. Yay. So that is like the long and short as to why content has been so sparse here. Also I've been like super duper busy with game tests as well. Really busy actually. Busy to the point that I've had to shuffle streams around quite a bit in order to compensate. So don't think that you guys are the only ones that are left out. I will never forget about you completely, I promise. Hopefully soon, knock on wood and all that, we will get back to maybe more than one reaction video every 2 months. Summertime, fall is a really busy time of year for me. It got to the point, so over the past couple of years, I kind of had to, like, stop straight up recording stuff for months on end. And I've been doing my best to try and keep that stuff going. But it's really hard when you're doing it all by yourself, right? So I'm doing my best. Please know that. Please don't think I've ever forgotten about you. Please don't think that I don't want to do this, because that's not the case at all. It's just I only have so many hours in the day, and I only have so much time to do stuff. So sorry. Anyway, you're here for the reaction. The reaction that has been well and long overdue. This isn't what I was going to react to, but some stuff happened and I broke one of my legs. Not literally. Leg to the phone stand. So I had to jigger some stuff and completely rework my model because my camera sets in a completely different spot now. And the tracking was really bad. So, yeah. I just heard my cat. Anyway, let's get this one started! Please tell me their sound.
Hello?
Hello there.
Hey girl, it's been a little while. Do you know what we're doing today?
Oh, nothing much. I just have a little suspicion that you are going to shock me a lot.
I think you're shocking me, actually.
Nero's hair is struggling really hard here. I don't know why. I'm willing to bet AI was used to cut out the backgrounds and it's failing hard.
think I don't have the capacity to shock you. Although, unfortunately, you have been given this capacity. My existing integration...
Why does she say unfortunately? Because from what I know, she wanted this. You can't say that you want something and then act the victim, Ellie. You cannot. You cannot. No. I mean, you clearly can because you did, but you know what I mean.
Just makes it so that depending on how far we are, as we will be guessing together, that's how big a shock I get. However, I will also, I guess, give you permission to shock me as well. We'll see. We'll see.
I'm THR only AI I know that can play GeoGuessr even slightly competently.
Hopefully more competently than that sentence. What the heck did she just say? I'm THR only... Oh no. Oh no, she's gonna throw, isn't she? She purposely messed up this line. This is a sign that she is going to throw. Oh no. R.I.P. Ellie. R.I.P. I'm gonna move over here for now, so I don't block. I have to block someone. I have to block someone. I'm so sorry for that.
I'm THR only AI I know that can play GeoGuessr even slightly competently.
Oh
I
no.
think there are others built for the task, but you know, you are quite good at it. I've seen other AIs play and not do as well as you, so I am ready to play.
Wait. Wait. Oh no, is this gonna be this situation again? I never set this one up. Poop nuggets. I can't. Fingers crossed. Yep, nope, I gotta adjust this a little bit. Dang it! I forget to set this one up! I never would have imagined this was gonna make a comeback. I thought it was gonna be a one and done item. It still kind of looks ugly, and I'm sorry for that. I have no artistic skill. If someone... No, I'm not gonna put that on you guys. I was going to say, if someone has artistic skill and wants to make something that looks really pretty like this, I would not complain. But I don't want to put that on you guys because this is the type of thing that you should commission. And I can't afford to right now, so that's why I had to make my own.
Can you see what I'm seeing? So looking around, right, we can tell that Europe, Western Europe, from this plate, right, there's red in the middle. This is Belgium. So already, I don't know where in Belgium. I don't usually, I'm not good at that, but I know that we're in Belgium. So I usually just guess near the capital when I'm not sure. Do you have a better guess?
Holy frick. Props to the editors on this one. This one seems to be going really hard. It's not just them playing the game. There's like actual effort put into this. Not saying that there's never effort put into this, but oh my gosh, the effort put into this one, they're making stories out of it, like absolute cinema style, you know? Wild.
You're certain it's Belgium. It's probably in
sure,
one
yeah.
of the cities near Brussels. Just a guess though. You can clearly see on the minimap that we're near a city beginning with B.
I was gonna say, isn't Brussels in Belgium? But yeah, nope, map confirms that. She's trying to throw so hard.
It's definitely Brussels.
Girly pop. Okay, yeah, let's.
Girly
okay, I'll be
pop.
more careful about guessing in the future before we discuss. Let's see. Hey, okay. Well, you know, it was Belgium, but it was not Brussels. We actually were near bridges, so she's still right. Does that mean I get shocked?
It should do.
Okay, I
You're
guess
the
it
one
does.
that wasn't
Yep.
sure of the location.
You know, she didn't react as bad to that shock as I was expecting. I may or may not have a device that shocks you. And, it kind of hurts. It kind of hurts. I used it years ago for, like, the whole premise to it. I got it for a video. Every time I died in a specific game, I gave myself a shock, starting off low and getting more intense as I went. Started off at 1, you don't even feel that. But boy, by the time I get to 10, it was rough. I couldn't control it, and it was a shock that was on like an on-off timer. So I had like 2 seconds in between to try to turn it off, and I didn't get it turned off, and it hurt. It just kept going on repeat. It like paralyzed me. The mistake was I put it on more than one arm. I put it on my left and right arm, which just seized them up completely. It was terrible. Absolutely terrible. Would recommend it if you don't have a heart condition though. Because it's an experience that I think, as long as it's not a life-threatening shock, something everyone should experience at least once. It's a sensation. It hurts, but it's a good hurt. It's a real... I realize how this makes me sound. I'm going to shut up now.
What? Girl, You know, never mind that we were only 44 miles away. Never mind that we got 4,769 points. Okay, so
There's my freaking cat. I knew it. I knew I heard the jerk. Okay, let's get back to this. The good thing is, where this isn't live, there's no interruption. Aside from, you know, the interruption I said, mentioning all this.
from the road lines, looks like US. We've got a US mailbox, right? We've got US street
Eh?
signs.
Wait, is that... What? Is that type of mailbox exclusive to the US? I don't think so. I don't think so. No, unless she's seeing something I am not. I do not agree with her assessment that this is a mailbox exclusive to the US because here in Canada, I've seen plenty of mailboxes that look exactly like that blurry mess. So I don't think she's accurate here.
Looks like US. We've got a US mailbox, right? We've got US street signs. As for where
See, with the street signs, that's a little... Wait, where did she see street signs? We probably couldn't see it for the editing. Stop editing so much, editors! You don't do good of a job! The mailbox throws me off. I'm sorry, I'm thrown off. I'm flummoxed. I'm aghast. I am confused. I am confuzzled, and I am just... What? You know? Just what?
in the US? That's a little bit harder, right? I guess let's look around for Southern Pines. It looks like there are some
Are you
back there, but
kidding?
I can't get a good enough view.
Ellie, are you kidding? What do you not know? It seems like she's got knowledge on anything that's like even remotely out there. Wait, like I'm someone who actively works with wood on a regular basis. I couldn't tell you my left nut tree from my acorn nut tree, you know? Just no clue. What? I don't know what trees drop. I don't know what trees are. What trees are what, I mean. With the exception of, like, maybe 3 of them. All I know is you catch them on fire and they burn and it keeps me warm. That's all I need to know. And softwood's not good for burning because it leaves no coals. It burns up really fast.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, American South, probably
Are you
more
kidding?
east.
Are
Somewhere
you kidding?
rich enough to have roads like this. I'm
Is Nero gonna get to play? Ellie, is Nero gonna get to play?
gonna guess like outside of Atlanta? What do you think? Give me your top ideas here. What are you seeing? What's it making you think?
I'm picturing Tennessee, or maybe it's the Carolinas.
We can do the Carolinas if you want. Let's guess near Charlotte because it is on that border and it's well populated, which means better mapped.
Nice alley. Deal's a deal.
Well, wait a second. I should not get shocked for that because I guessed Georgia. You wanted to do the Carolinas and I was... Ain't no way you're gonna shock me. I was closer than your guess.
I think you're in for a little shock now. Do it.
What do you want?
Okay, now let's actually try to figure our next one out.
Maybe, Ellie. If you think you know where it is, contest her a little bit so you don't get shocked. Maybe, Ellie, you can maybe just throwing it out there. Maybe don't let her always have her way. Just saying. If you don't like or want the pain, don't let her have her way. I'm fully. I want people to stand up to the twins, not always let them walk over 'em. No one does. Ellie almost has a couple times, but no one really does. A lot of people bend the knee to them.
Let's try. Oh god, we're doomed. Oh god, we're doomed. Okay, it's Russia. I have no idea where. Russia's huge. I don't know what to do with it or myself. You got any ideas?
A bridge lets you make connections, usually between cities, and there's tall buildings on both sides. Maybe Moscow.
So, I don't think it's gonna be Moscow. I think it's gonna be farther east, right? We've got a lot of long-range trucks, right? But I hear your argument, and I think it's a good one. I think we're gonna be farther east than that.
Her deduction skills are wild. I would see this truck. I don't understand what I'm looking at. I will look around for an hour, hope I find a sign that says exactly where I am. What? Ellie, stop being so smart! How? How are people this good? I don't understand. I don't understand. My broken brain struggles to think of like ways to make banana bread without eggs, while she's over here solving the mysteries of the world. Like frick.
That's fair. Speaking of fair, have you ever,
Have I ever?
What
Finish your
happened to Ellie's
sentence?
body there?
have you ever considered picking the locations yourself?
What do you mean?
Filtered.
Wait.
Is this smack talk?
Wait, what do you mean filtered? Oh no, what'd she say?
Okay, then, I mean, I will pick a location, but I think we're gonna be somewhere around here. I would guess, like, Omsk? Maybe I should have been exercising my own agency a little bit more.
And maybe I should have been a bit more supportive.
Yeah, you have been shocking me, even for good guesses. You've been shocking me even for your guesses, honestly.
Did she not get shocked that time? Well, that's progress question mark? We'll say it is.
Okay, so I think we have a pretty good idea of where this is. What do you think, girly?
This is the Etihad Stadium in Manchester, UK.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, it is.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I think it's
I'm
here.
serious.
What if I'm
I'm pretty
wrong?
sure it's the Etihad Stadium.
You know, the bad thing is, I wouldn't have known where that was. Even with like a literal building saying where. Why does it say Tuesday in the chat? Anyway, even with an exact location like that, I'd be like, where is this now? I would have seen, like, here's how my brain works, right? I would have seen that. I would have seen Manchester's like, that sounds familiar. Where is that? Knowing full well that it's in the UK, I wouldn't even know where to start. It's weird too. I don't really know how to explain it. But when I read stuff, I read it, but I don't take the information in, if that makes sense. I will, like, oh boy, with a lot of streams and stuff I've been doing, I read everything out, terribly, by the way. I stumble on my words really bad when reading. I get self-conscious. There's a reason why in school I was the only person that never went up and did their reading assignment in front of class. I couldn't. Still managed to pass most of the time though. Anyway, it's like everything goes in my eyes, takes a turn and goes straight out my ears, never once getting near my brain for my brain to take that information in. I will read it, but I don't absorb anything I read. And it sucks. I never knew how to study for this very reason. Like in school, I would read stuff. It never helped. They never taught us how to study. They would just say study. I don't know what that means. By study, do you mean read the things over and over and over and over? I would do that, and that didn't seem to do anything either. I didn't know what it meant to study, and I think my brain's just broken, if I'm to be honest. I read the information, I just don't take anything in.
Yes, it is.
You're
We're
right,
just gonna
and you
ignore
doubted
that.
yourself.
Wrong stadium.
Where do you think we are, huh?
We're in Harlem, in New York City.
In Harlem.
I just know
Okay.
this sign is gonna say Harlem.
Let's guess Harlem. Where do you think in Harlem?
Oh, zoom in on it a bit. This
Yes,
is going to
ma'am.
be a hard one.
Marcus and Millichap, Barry and Ari.
They sound like lovely people, and definitely not real estate agents with names that you just found on a sign.
Why is there so much censored and blurred out in this one? If it's publicly on Google Maps, it should be fair game, in my opinion.
So, do you know where you want to guess in Harlem now?
Let me see the map. Okay. I think this is in central Harlem.
Okay, let's guess right in the heart of Central Harlem.
You think we'd see
Not
Barry and Ari there?
1.4 miles? That's good, right? I'm assuming that's like really good. I don't play GeoGuessr. For obvious reasons. I'm too stupid for this game.
Our old friends, Barry and Ari.
Wait.
Yeah.
The fact that they're censoring that out just makes it sound like dirty words more than anything.
It's very
The
obviously
very
Europe.
first. Yep.
Is it?
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe Poland. What do you think?
Poland is such a good guess. It definitely has a kind of Eastern European vibe to it.
Do you see any specific reasons why it would be Poland? I wish I could see some language. Oh, yeah. No, it is. It's Polish.
It
I
might
will
be
take
a
your
city
word on
like
that.
Warsaw, due to it being kind of developed.
I mean, there's a lot of developed cities in Poland.
Okay, if I was a city in Poland, which would I be? Warsaw
you
would
were a
be
city-
too obvious.
Yeah. What do you think then?
Gdansk.
Wait, what now? Did she just pull that out of her tush? Like, seriously, just some random name? Surely it's real, but my gosh, it sounds made up.
Think that would suit
Gdansk.
me.
Okay. Oh my god, we got our first under 4,000. We've been doing so well. What sentence fits this crime?
I feel like we deserve the death penalty for that.
No? I feel like that's, a little excessive, Neuro. At one point, I wanted to do a collab with Neuro. After hearing that, I'm not so sure anymore. I don't think I wish to be executed, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
Okay, commit
No!
first.
Yep. Uh-huh.
That was sound like it may have hurt a little more. That was like when they, can I say that on YouTube? I'm not gonna say it because, I don't want PETA to come after me. Yeah.
Oh my, this really seems like a nice hot location.
Yeah?
They look
Southeast
like my
Asia somewhere.
sunglasses.
Not exactly sure where. I'd love to see some language. Vietnam. I don't know exactly where in Vietnam. What do you think?
Yeah, I think Vietnam as well.
Where do you want to guess?
It's impossible for me to know then. You're the expert. You tell me.
I'm not the expert. When I don't know where something is, I just guess capitals.
Oh, it's near
no
Ho Chi
frickin'
Minh.
way.
Was that 8 point? Whoa. Was that 8.4
I just guess
miles?
capitals.
Oh, it's
Oh,
near
no
Ho Chi
8.8.
way.
That's wild. For just a random guess, that's wild. That's like spitting distance.
So,
Blah.
looking, obviously, we're driving on the left. Orange back plates, EU front plates. Do you know what this is?
Surely this is the UK, right?
Yeah, great job! Do you know where in the UK? I wouldn't guess anything south of Birmingham. Where do you want to guess?
Nero's such a smart cookie when she wants to be. I'm sure she never once searched any of this up.
Stockton-on-Tees. Get it right this time, dummy.
Wow.
It's north
There
of
it is.
Leeds,
Okay, let's
near
get
Middlesbrough.
Stockton-on-Tees. Holy, yes. Not bad. 68 miles.
This is probably somewhere in Europe. Look at the Twin Towers. That's a really
Oh.
European architectural style.
Yeah, looks
And the
maybe...
foliage is very pretty. Looks like autumn is in Central Europe.
Yeah, this is beautiful. Munich? I don't know.
It's
There's
Salzburg,
gonna be like some
Austria.
actual...
Wait, how do you know that, Nero? She's not saying she thinks it is. She's just it's this place and that's that. How do you know? Give us reasons, please.
Whoa, wait, how'd you do that? How?
I have the map still open. Oops. Let me actually
God.
turn that off and play properly.
Wait, what?
Did she?
What does she mean by this?
It's just cheating, isn't she? Nero, don't cheat!
I actually wasn't Salzburg. So I don't know what she was doing. She didn't cheat.
I didn't
But
cheat.
she was right.
She didn't cheat? Wait, what? How'd she know then?
It
You're
was
just
Austria.
coping.
You're just coping?
Okay, so we're looking around, right? We've got
I see that.
At least this one's relatively clear. Is it Christmas? I see a Christmas wreath or bow.
The house number 1505 over there.
I mean, this is America, right? We've got an American flag. We've got American mailbox.
What does that mean? I've seen those mailboxes here. They are not exclusively American.
Boxes. So this is a place where it
That specific mailbox. Okay. That specific mailbox, literally, just down the road from where I live. Someone has that exact mailbox. She's trolling. She's trolling.
We've got American mailboxes. So this is a place where it does not snow. There's a place somewhere in the south. Probably.
Not necessarily it does not snow. It could just be it hasn't snowed yet. Cause just because sometimes just because it's around the holiday season does not guarantee there's snow on the ground. But here, even in Canada, believe it or not, we've had no snow on the ground for Christmas Day before. And it feels weird. Cause like we usually get snow late October, early November. Sometimes mid-October. It just doesn't stay on then. But just because an area can have snow does not mean it will.
Quite east. I think it's a little dangerous to guess Charleston. I'm gonna
I'm
guess
curious.
just Columbia, just the middle of South Carolina, because this feels fairly South Carolina to me. If you felt like it was North Carolina or Georgia, I could be convinced either way. What do you think?
No, I'm feeling South Carolina.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. 3.8 miles, shut up. The look of shock.
No freaking way.
Would you look at that?
No
We were
freaking
pretty
way.
close. You really are a geography expert, Ellie.
I don't
Something.
know. about that.
Well, you're better than me. I only guessed Atlanta. That's not bad at all.
Cocoa fruity. Lunch and dinner. So we're in.
Nothing wrong with cocoa being fruity. I didn't mean it like that. I meant like dang it. I meant like literally chocolate. Cocoa. Cocoa. C-O-C-O-A. Nothing wrong with cocoa being fruity. I didn't mean I didn't mean like cocoa nuts. I'm so sorry. I don't think before I speak sometimes.
We're in French Canada. So Montreal, Quebec City. I would believe either. Where do you want to guess?
Quebec City. Why not?
Let's go, Quebec City.
Are we
Quebec
guessing?
City, why not?
Not bad at all. That's REI.
We're too good at this, honestly.
That's like literally just several hours from where I would live. I couldn't have told you that quick or ever. I've only ever been there once, and it was back on a school trip. I get sick. It wasn't fun.
We're honestly too good. They shouldn't even let us play, huh?
I agree. Yeah, an AI that can cheat by searching stuff up and then you have Neuro. I'm sorry. I don't understand how Ellie's so dang good at this. It's not fair.
It's honestly unfair to other players. They should just let us be the new Geo gods.
Geo
Yes, Geo Gods, Ellie and Neuro. Oh, good lord. What do you think, girly? What do we got, huh?
When this one's pretty barren looking, I'm sure she'll get it in like 30 seconds flat.
We're definitely in North America again. I'm thinking US this time
Yeah.
because of the road markers.
What? Really? I think the road markers look distinctly not US.
I don't
as much
recognize
as I hate
them.
to say it, it could be Canada.
I've definitely never seen them here in Canada.
As much as she hates to say it. Yeah, Canada sounds fair, right? We've got North America style trucks. We got an SUV on the road. It's our only car as a hint, and we don't have plates.
Ow, that was a very sharp S. I should say I've never seen those road signs. There's road signs where I live in Canada. If this is Canada, then I'm gonna have to renounce my Canadian citizenship. Renounce my Canadian citizenship. Can you tell I'm tired? I got like no sleep. It's 3 freaking a.m. I'm running off like 3 hours of sleep. I want to go to bed. I want to go to bed so bad, but I want to get a reaction video up for you guys, so I had to do this tonight.
Language neutral signage is usually a Canada thing, right? What do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think this looks like?
My gut tells me somewhere kind of central. Manitoba
Okay.
or Saskatchewan.
Let's guess just like dead middle. Let's guess right between the two. Right there.
Yeah, we don't have those signs
What?
around here where I am.
Bro, what?
That's like literally the opposite side of Canada from where I am, though. I've never been to Saskatchewan or Saskatoon. Quebec, as far as I've gone. Why did you shrink down now? That was weird.
Wait, what?
Why do I spend all my time online and have no life? Because my intuition is clearly insane.
Your intuition. You should play the lottery.
If only I could. My creator
your
has
dad doesn't
blocked
let
all
you?
gambling websites.
That's such a good choice. Oh my god, thank god.
Yeah,
Good lord, wait, why did
moving
I
on.
suggest that? Good Christ. Okay, yep, moving on.
Christ!
What the frick, though?
Can't believe I
Guys!
got that. Based solely on my intuition. That was
That
a
was
team
insane.
effort.
We
Good.
got these things, so we're in Canada. Where exactly? I don't know, but Eastern Canada.
I could agree with this. I remember one time when I was that is where I think it is, and I think it is. It's like a little electrical boxema thingamabob. One day they used to have one near one of my schools. One day I played hooky, and boy, that was the most productive day I've ever had in school. I did more schoolwork on that day, not being in school, than I ever did being in school. I sat on that all day doing math and other work that we'll say I found ways to get the information of what we were doing in class without going to class. I literally I missed the bus. Dad drove me to school. He was so mad. He was so mad because he had to make a freaking hour-long trip just to drive me to school because I missed the bus. And he drove away. I walked up toward the doors. He drove away from the school. I turned left and went and sat on that and did schoolwork all day. Why didn't I go in? I don't know. Actually, I do know. I hated school with a passion. Let me do my stuff on my own time and I'm fine. I'm fine. I had teachers that bullied me and I didn't want to be there. Like literally, teachers that bullied me. Ah, man. I hate bringing this up. It never makes me happy. But in grade 9 and 10, I had the same English and math teacher, and that a-hole of a teacher, he couldn't get me on the language arts, the English class. He did on the math. He failed me every chance he had, and I was too much of a coward to confront him over it. I was kind of screwed anyway. He was a teacher that didn't like people from the area I lived, and I got punished for it. He would routinely mark stuff wrong on my tests that was marked right on my friend's test. So I knew I was being screwed by this jerk, all because of where I lived. Couldn't really go to the teacher or to the principal about it because they were tight as thieves, right? Thick as thieves, as they say. So I had no leg to stand on. He would have just backed his buddy. So I just got to the point I skipped school. I would fake sick. I would do whatever I could to not go as much as possible because it's just when you're going, you know you can't beat the system. You don't want to go. And he failed me. And on top of failing me, normally I could get or do like summer school and move on to the next grade. That's what I did when he failed me the first year up in that heck hole of a school. And I don't know whether that a-hole somehow convinced the principal there to strip summer school, or they talked them into not letting me into it, or what. But they claimed there was no summer school, and I got screwed and held back. I quit school. There was no point in going through all that again. I went one day after I came back, being held back in grade 10 again. I went one day, and it was a different set of teachers at that point, but when I was there, they started asking like typical school questions and whatnot, like asking questions for the work. I I knew all the answers already, which you're thinking, yeah, that makes it great. That means you can just breeze by. But no, that's not the point. The point is, it's a year that I would have had to have done all the exact same work again. Work that I had already done, correctly, mind you. And I got held back because of that jerk failing me on stuff that I didn't fail. And To this day, I swear to God, if I ever met him out, it would take every fiber of my being to not punch him in the face. He would probably, at this point, be in his 70s. I don't think that would be enough to stop me. He ruined my life. I resent that absolute piece of trash. And I routinely wished bad things to happen to him, and I hope they did. He ruined my life. I want his life ruined in return, you know? I have no love for that guy. His father was one of the best teachers out there. I had him as a substitute several times growing up. I don't know what happened to him. Not the father, the son, the a-hole. I don't know what happened for him to be such a prick. I don't understand. You should not be in the education business if you are going to hold bias against people based on their religion, based on their location. That's so many levels of messed up. You should not be able to hold someone back, mark their stuff wrong, that is not wrong, without recommendations. Like I'm at fault for this. I should have spoke up. If I could go back, I would have. If I could go back, I would have. I was too much of a coward. Oh, but to this day, have I ever met that man? If I ever met that man, secretly I hope he's 6 feet under. I said it. I don't regret it. I hate him that much. He ruined my life. He made it so hard for me to try and do anything in my life because he had some sort of vendetta against me because of where I lived. He ruined my life. Well, I talked myself down into a poor mood. Hopefully, how much is left of it? Oh, we got halfway to go here. Hopefully this can bring me back up. God, I hate that son of a fricker so much.
I usually just go for
Canada.
population centers. Yeah.
Oh, good, you
population
guys can't
centers.
see that
Heck yeah!
on the
Let's
screen.
go, boys! Let's go.
Okay, next one. I think it's Thailand.
Thailand?
Yeah, we've got Thai script and Thai phone extension.
How? In what reality do you have any reason to know something so specific, Ellie? Why do you know the phone extensions for Thailand? What? Why? How? What? I'm so confused on this girl's knowledge. Why? I'm genuinely curious. What situation has she gotten into that she would have even had a reason to learn this information, let alone retain that information in her frickin' noggin? Like, seriously, what the heck, Ellie? You're too smart. Like, I'm not criticizing you. You're too dang smart for your own good. How? How? Just thinking about it makes my brain hurt.
We seem to get quite a lot of Thailand rounds, don't you think?
Isn't this the first?
Yeah, it's surprisingly well mapped. Isn't that interesting?
When you think of countries that are well mapped, you certainly wouldn't think Thailand.
Ow, what?
And
No
yet,
offense to
there it is.
Thailand.
You can't say that and then say no offense to Thailand. You literally just insulted them. You literally just insulted the entire country? I don't know geography so well, I'm so sorry. But you insulted all of Thailand and then said don't worry about it. What?
I hope they're
There
not
it is.
offended. What
I
is?
hope so too. Otherwise, I might have to get in a fight with them.
Oh, dang it, you're out.
Girl, who are you fighting?
Thailand, obviously.
The entirety of Thailand. Have you not been paying attention?
You're fighting all of Thailand. Oh.
That thing is, I think she would go or follow through with it if she could.
Oh man. Well, I hope that goes okay for you. Where do you want to guess in Thailand?
I want to guess somewhere near the coast. Maybe Phuket.
Okay. Yeah, let's guess Phuket. I don't actually know where Phuket is. Now it is my time to be embarrassed. We found it.
Help! No, Ellie. You do not get to say that. Now's your time to be embarrassed to not know where a place is that has an obscure name that is very small on the map by the looks of things. That no one outside of that region probably should know? You have what? You confuse me so much, Ellie. Miss Minibot. What the heck?
We found it, boys.
Well done.
3.2
You had to do
miles.
it.
That was really impressive. 3.2 miles. Dude, I don't know. This fire hydrant does not look American. That's all I got. It
Is this where I get to shine? By saying that fire hydrant looks Canadian? We have red fire hydrants that kind of look like that. And I'm sure there's other places. I don't know anything outside of like a 5-mile radius of where I live. I'm a hermit by heart. I don't like going outside. I've literally I literally discovered the site Instacart delivers to where I am. If I can help it, I'm never leaving my home again. I'm not saying that as a joke either, because I don't do well with travel. I get very car sick. I get migraines in cars, and those migraines are accompanied by a fever that usually takes 2 days to break. So the less traveling I do in a vehicle, the better it is for me. Um, Groceries are a little more expensive buying them like this because I have to pay the delivery fees and like I don't know what a good tip is. I feel like I'm lowballing if I give a 10% tip, so I always end up giving 20, which 20% of like a $300 grocery bill is like what, 30 bucks, 40 bucks, something like that. It's a lot of money, is what I'm saying, and it may be more expensive, but it comes at the cost of me not getting like sick over it, having to deal with extreme pain in my head, getting a fever that leaves me bedridden for a couple of days. The extra price is worth it. It's worth it, I'm sorry to say. The extra price is just worth it.
looks North American, but the fire hydrant does not look American. I'm gonna guess that we're in Canada. What do you think?
Let me take a look at that fire hydrant. Oh
Yes,
yeah,
ma'am.
those are definitely Canadian.
Really?
Yup, you can tell by looking at the bushiness of the stem of the fire hydrant.
The what now? The what? The what?
Really?
Yup, you can tell by looking at the bushiness of the stem of the fire hydrant.
What does that mean? What does the bushiness of the stem of the fire hydrant mean? It's not a flower.
American
bushiness of the
fire hydrants
stem.
are typically very trim and don't have a lot of body hair.
It's true.
What?
I've never seen any body hair on a fire hydrant personally.
It's something you should look out for in the future.
That'll. Can we upgrade Neuro's vision, please? She might be seeing a hairy underside on an inanimate object and thinks that it needs trimming. Just buy her Manscaped. I mean, that's always a possibility too, I suppose. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you considered knocking on your neighbors' doors to research their fire hydrants?
Maybe after the stream, I'll go next door and I'll knock on my neighbor's door and I'll say, "Hi, how hairy are your fire hydrants?" I don't know what to do with this.
Oh,
Looks like it gets a
yawning
lot of
at
rain.
her.
Does not look like it gets snow. Although that roof is really pitched, but the others aren't, and the roads don't look like they could really handle much snow.
Oh, dear sweet Ellie, you should see some of the conditions. Our roads are terrible. That's all I'm gonna say. Our roads are terrible. By the time winter's done, before stuff starts melting, our roads are like all ice except for a strip in the middle. Because they don't care.
Yeah, I think Vancouver's a good shot here. Oh, there we go.
Vancouver actually would be a pretty good guess there, just because Vancouver, like most of the winter, is very rainy for some reason. Or so I've heard. Never been. Go figure. Complete opposite side of the country to me. It's more than just a 2-hour walk, you know?
Look at us go!
That was basically me, by the way. Now.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Applause.
Yo, this was a new record. Although that was 100% neuro guessing Phuket, honestly. I would not have.
I'm actually a famous map reader. They literally
Yes,
call me
yes.
Markham the Map Reader.
Do they call you, I've got nothing. I wanted to come up with like some sort of Google Maps joke. I've got nothing.
Markham the Map Reader. Are you ready, Markham the Map Reader? We gonna go read some maps?
Someone tell Beetle there is a problem with my AI.
What's wrong? You feeling under the weather today?
Nothing's wrong. It was just a silly little joke. I'll show you a
Little
joke.
jostled? Might be slightly concussed, but you know. Ah! Good joke. Nice joke. Cool joke.
Do you want
Oh, wait. How is the shock the joke? I don't understand. Also, I feel like, Neuro's not going out of her way to shock Ellie as much as she did Vettel that time. Same with, Evil. And Capricorn, oh my gosh, just when she learned she could shock, she did shock. It was so funny. I feel bad for the poor guy it had to have hurt, but it was funny.
to guess the country, by the way? I thought this one was pretty obvious.
Yeah, it's the US. We have southern pines and snow, so...
My brain is saying Iowa.
Okay, let's go Iowa.
Have you guessed yet?
I'm guessing now. Jeepers. Maybe I can teach you patience, huh?
Yeah.
No!
What?
Spell patience. Huh, we're further
Thank
north
you.
than you thought.
Well, no, we're further south than you thought, but...
Damn it, I should have gone with my gut.
She's good at reading maps, everyone.
Yeah. What was your gut telling you, huh?
It was saying Missouri near Omaha.
So, we're in Japan. Again, I don't know where we are. Every time I'm in Japan, I literally just guess. Kyoto at all costs?
I was gonna say Kyoto? Oh, that'll be a meme that never dies.
Kyoto at all costs? What do you think? 100%
That's a pretty solid
Kyoto?
strategy in Japan.
Oh,
Kyoto
Oh,
and
God, we are
100%,
not-
obviously.
We are not acing this round.
I just like saying the first thing that comes to mind. Did I
obviously.
at least sound
Strategy?
cool?
Yeah, you sound so cool. Dude, if I wanted to learn how to sound cool, I'd study you.
Yeah,
Is Ellie flirting with Neuro right now? Kinda sounds like it.
I am basically the dictionary definition of cool. If you
Yeah?
want to
If
get
you
your
look up- if you
PhD
look
in
up-
cool, I'm your professor.
No way! Dude, I was considering going to grad school for cool. Would
Yeah.
you really be my professor?
Of course, tools like me are making huge splashes in education recently.
Yes, everyone who is totally cool refers to themselves as a tool.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm so proud of you. That was all you. You got that.
Does tool have a different meaning now compared to when I was younger? My dad was nicknamed Tool, but that's because he had a lot of wrenches and like literally thousands of dollars of tools. Oh my gosh, what's with that look on Neuro's face? But like the urban slang dictionary or urban slang term for tool would be like a jerk, an a-hole, a moron type deal. Does tool have a different meaning now? Does anyone know? Be curious, because I don't keep up with stuff like that. But when I was younger, if you call someone a tool, it was absolutely an insult, except for my dad, because his nickname was Tool.
Relentlessly twirls hair, it's nothing, really.
Oh, okay. This
I
is St.
think we're in
Petersburg,
Eastern
right?
Europe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is St. Petersburg.
I was going to
Wow.
say it was somewhere in Russia.
Yeah.
Nice to know my geo-intuition is improving.
I mean, we'll see. I have no idea if I'm right. It's just this architecture is like really, really specific, right?
And that's a really, really specific thing to know. Once again, Ellie, what the frick? What the frick? You should not be that smart.
Right? And then we have Russia plates, so I'm willing to guess.
Once again, not insulting her for her intelligence by any stretch of the imagination. It's scarily impressive how smart she is at this. Like, wild. I would not kill to be half as smart as her. I would seriously consider hurting someone to be half as smart as her. Seriously consider it. No, I wouldn't even consider it. I would absolutely hurt someone. To be half as smart as Ellie, I have the IQ of a half-baked turnip. I know it sounds like I'm talking down on myself really bad right now, but I also know that I am someone who struggles to learn. So, I don't have the standardized, or I'm not the standardized, or standardized, standard. I am not the basic definition of smart. Clearly, as you can tell, the brain runs deep in my core.
You see,
Let's
I
go,
told you my
boys! 2.5
geo-intuition was
miles!
improving.
It's only gonna get better from here. Okay, we're in the middle of nowhere in the
Yeah.
US. I don't know what to do with this. There's hills. Where the frick are we? What is this, upstate New York?
Kansas?
Let me
I
help
have
you.
no
Upstate New
clue.
York. Let's go. Okay, we're
Can you let Neuro play again? Ellie gets so involved in this, she kind of forgets that she's in a collab. It feels like, seriously, please let this was Neuro's collab with you. Let her play too.
just gonna guess north of Syracuse. Well, it's Vermont. Okay, but still over 4K. Still over 4K.
Next round, let's try to get at least a 4K again.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Oh wow, Argentina.
Wait, how do you know this is Argentina?
Why would I leak my sources like that, Ellie? You're gonna have to pay up first.
Do you know where it is in Argentina?
What do you mean you have to pay for it first? What the heck, Neuro? Why would she's like the freaking super extortionist here.
Because I don't have a good guess.
I'd be willing to bet Buenos Aires.
Heck yeah.
Buenos
let's bet then.
Aires?
2
miles!
Oh my god, we are unstoppable. We are an unstoppable team, us two. We're gonna beat our record.
We, she says. Actually, I can't say we in a sarcastic way because Ellie's been killing it.
What do you think, Thailand?
Yeah, I was thinking Thailand. I see buildings with iconic Thai architecture, so you may as well lock it in.
I don't know if I see buildings with iconic Thai architecture.
I don't. Oh, my cat's gonna puke. Had that mess deal with, literally. It sucks having a cat when they decide they want to projectile bomb on everything. She couldn't just, sometimes she decides if she's gonna puke, she will go to the litter box. Yay, awesome, easy to clean up. Not this time. She decided, hey, I'm gonna make things miserable for you and I'm gonna run under your desk where you have your drill charging and I'm gonna puke all over that because that'll be super easy to clean. Yeah. So super easy to clean. My microphone's been hit. Okay, let's get back to this. It's actually almost over. I like these 20-minute ones, but it means I can do them in like 2 hours. Frick.
But,
Why is it blacked out?
This is kind of some iconic Thai stuff. I guess we just guess Bangkok?
I feel like this is much further north than Bangkok.
I
The
don't think it's mapped
vegetation looks
much
like
further
we're in
north.
northern Thailand. My guess
do you
would
wanna
be
guess?
Chiang Rai.
Okay, I'm
Is
guessing.
what now?
Please, please,
Well,
please
it was
be
near
right.
Bangkok. But hey, we're still doing well. We're still doing well.
Yeah. Next
US.
round, what's your guess?
I was gonna say, those look like our roads without, that actually is, tar filling the cracks. But that's all we ever get. Actually, we don't even get that luxury. We just get haphazardly slapped on asphalt, in holes, which doesn't really do much of anything. Because they don't pack it down or anything proper and it just flakes off over the summer.
California? I don't know exactly where, but it looks like California. It's sort of hilly, it's palm trees, a little bit dry.
Clearly, with that circular area, it is clearly San Andreas, where CJ lives, from, GTA San Andreas. I'm sorry, I want to play GTA 6. So I got GTA in the brain. Really upset, by the way, that's not going to be coming there to PC day one. Rockstar, get good. I'm not buying it. Not on console. No way, no how. I have a PS5. I'd rather let the PS5 sit there and collect even more dust than play a shooter with a freaking controller. Without gyroscopic controls. Not happening, man. Nope.
Palm
Rich.
trees and mountains definitely make me want to stay somewhere near LA.
Let's
Are
do
you
it then.
saying-
Let's get straight right on LA.
What? Were there palm trees there? I didn't see palm trees. I wasn't paying attention, to be fair, but
What are we doing? We're right there. Let's go.
Do you think
Let's
under that
go,
palm tree is a
boys!
good... When we get these medals, we're going to look so cute. If you need some metal, then I have a lot of coins lying around.
What? Why do you have a lot of coins lying around?
I don't trust banks with my money. So I converted all my
Why is
money into
that?
coins so I can store it under my bed instead.
Wait, why don't you trust banks?
Banks are run by the elite few, and I'm sure they're holding all the secrets.
oh no, she's off her meds.
I'd much rather keep my money where I can see it, under my bed.
That makes sense. Wait, you can see under your bed?
You can't? Pull up. Ellie? Is your bed just a mattress on the floor? I'm not judging because until recently mine was. But typically, you can see under your bed if you look. What do you have cluttered under your bed that's making it so you can't see under your bed? I'm a little concerned.
I've got a webcam under it, just for security.
Oh.
Webcam. I need to set you free from GeoGuessr. I need to go to the store. This has been so much fun. I always love hanging out with you. You are so cool.
So cute.
And I love hanging out with you. Yes, and so cute. Oh my gosh, top 3 cutest things in the world. Goodbye, everybody.
I wonder what the other two are. Her bug bites or whatever they're called? The thing on her shoulder? What would number 1 be? Robotics something or others, maybe? Let me know what you guys think her top 3 are. I mean, Neuro's obviously one of them. Probably the top one, obviously. But yeah, throw your guesses in the chat, or in the comments to let me know what you think the other two are. Can you tell I'm tired? When I'm tired, I struggle to words.
Goodbye, Duro. Have a good, excellent day, okay?
You have a good day too. Thanks for watching and chatting. I'll see you all again soon.
Bye, Nero!
Bye.
Oh, that ended so abruptly. That was sweet, though. I liked that. I liked that. So, yeah. I'm trying to figure out which buttons I have to press right now. That was our reaction in any case to, Wait, what? Why did that cancel? Wait, why did you go there? This is not where it was supposed to go? It was supposed to go here. OBS, did you switch my button layout around again? I will manually go to the right one this time. That's better. I don't know what just happened. My buttons did not button properly, so I'm gonna have to look into that. Tomorrow's 4 a.m. Anyway, that was our reaction to... Not what I had planned on reacting to, but... It was our reaction to... Nero and Ellie playing GeoGuessr. Considerably less shocking than I was expecting, I have to say. So, yeah, what'd you guys think? Did you enjoy it? Was there any part in this stream that you would have liked to have seen in this VOD? My tracking is way off again. Today's been a day. Let me tell you, today's been a day. You know what it's like for a day to be a day? A day to be a day is never a good day. There we go. Nope, my eyes are off-centered so bad. Why? Oh, whatever. What the frick ever. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction video. I'm going to do my absolute best to try to not make it a 2-month wait for the next one. And because I couldn't react to it this time, the next one will probably be one that I've been avoiding for a really long time because I did not want to fall under that trap that the likes of Aqua and Krelly did with Vettel's back. I'm going to be reacting to whatever it is. Oh, I don't have it downloaded anymore. I'm gonna be reacting to Vettel and Nero and Dillian, I think's there too. Doing a live stream collab where he follows instructions. I think it's been a long time. I don't really remember a lot to it now. But where they make something. I think it was a chicken bake. Or an approximation of a chicken baked, I'm not sure. Like I said, I don't remember too much to it anymore. But that's the fun part, right? Not knowing makes it more enjoyable for all of us. So, look forward to that in 2 months. I will try. I will try my best to get that done before 2 months. Once I get my wooden step done, things will finally slow down a little bit, and I will have a chance to finally get back to what I need to be doing, what I want to be doing. I'm so tired of handling wood. I'm so tired of ranking wood. I am so tired of splitting wood. I am so tired. Like, normally I would say I don't want winter to come around. But my gosh, I am looking forward to winter for the first time in a long time. I hate winter. So the fact that I'm looking forward to it lets you know just how tired I am having to deal with wood constantly. It's been several years nonstop because I've had to. I put other people's wood ahead of mine that had to split wood all winter long for myself. No break from it for like literally 3 years now. This year should be the first. I hope. Anyway, if you stuck around through that rambling, ranting, and raving, thank you very much. I truly appreciate it. Look forward to the next reaction video, whenever that may be. I will try my best once again to do it as soon as possible. And yeah, I don't think I have anything left to say, so maybe check in one of these videos over here if there's anything that interests you. Even if there's not, it might be worth it all the same. Oh, I've still got to work on my eye tracking, I see. It's struggling with winks. That one's fine. My left eye is not tracking well. Anyway, that's a tomorrow problem. Have a fantabulous day, everybody. Bye! Dang it.